Hey everyone, I know you haven't heard from me in a while. It's just been too hot, man. I come home from work and I'm just tired. I have no energy. Yeah, it's just too hot and I'm exhausted all the time. So, and I'm a low energy person anyway, so it's just been nearly impossible to shoot any videos because I just haven't had it in me. But we had San Diego Comic-Con going on this weekend, and some stuff is coming out, so I'm starting to get excited about things again. But holy cow, there is so much stuff that I want to collect that's all coming out at once. And if you see the camera shaking, that is my cat, once again rubbing her face on it. But there's just so much stuff coming out, and I just keep going to like Walmarts and Targets and I'm trying to find these things, and there's certain things that if I see them, I'm going to get them right away because they will possibly not be on the shelf the next time I see them. And then there's other things that we know are going to be on the shelf for a while, even though I bought some of them right here. Dinah, can you please not? She is just happy, happy, happy today. Yeah, so I live in an area where pretty much everybody gets everything way before we do. I don't know why it's like that, but it usually takes a couple weeks. So I'm always like stalking the Walmarts and the Targets, and I've been going to them every single day. And a lot of them still just have like their sales up. There's just empty shelves everywhere, especially in the doll aisle. The action figures don't look too bad, but there are still a bunch of action figures I'm waiting for as well. I did get this one. Here's Shockwave. I found him actually pretty easily. And one thing I have learned with collecting Transformers, if you see it on the shelf and it's something you want, you better buy it that moment. It is possible you'll never see it again. As I have mentioned, I have been to lots of Walmarts, lots of Targets, trying to find anybody who is like updating their shelves. And I have only found him at one Walmart, and I never saw him again. And I have been to multiple. But really, like, this thing, I forget what her name is. We'll call her Neko-chan. She's the first Mirror Me doll that I have seen, like the first Mirror Me doll, and for a couple days she was the only one. I went to one Target randomly because I met some friends for dinner, and there just happened to be a Target, and so I was like, oh, I'll just go check it out, even though, like, literally none of the Targets had even started updating their doll shelves. Like, there was still just empty shelves with, like, the old tags up and everything, and it just so happened this Target had actually updated their doll shelves, and they had the OMG Hello Kitties up, they had some of the K-pop Demon Hunter dolls up, and they didn't have any of these. They didn't have any of the Moonspell Magic or any of the updated Monster High stuff, but they had one whole Mirror Me doll, which was this one. Like, literally one doll. That was it. Just one doll, one box, sitting on the shelf, and it was this one. And she was actually one where I was like, I don't know if I think I'm gonna get her. You know, maybe, like, she was on my maybe list. It was, let me see what she looks like when I see her on the shelf, but literally the only doll of Mirror Me I have ever seen in person, and she was the only box. So I grabbed her and I took her home. Like, I am so stumped. I want to go back to that Target actually and see. This was Wednesday, and today I'm filming this Friday night. And I'm going to go back to that Target tomorrow because I'm just so curious to see what the Target has on their shelves now. Because literally it was just like the one Mirror Me doll. There's a Target near my work, which is a completely different Target. So I went there on my lunch break today, and they had just started updating their shelves, and they actually had Moonspell Magic, and I have so many things that I want to buy that's all coming out right now. I didn't need to buy the Moonspell Magic because we know this doll line especially is just going to stay on the shelves for a long time because they always do. So I could budget and like buy these next month or even the month after and they would still be there. But it's the first time I ever saw them. So once again, I got these two. I am not going to do an unboxing of any of these doll lines, this one or this one, because people have already done a ton of unboxing. You are going to get a video of this doll line when I've bought all the ones I want, which may be all of them or maybe some of them, but I'll do one video on this line and I'm going to do one video on this line when I get them all. So it may be later, but it will be something different. It will be something that others hopefully have not done, so you'll get, instead of just another unboxing video, you'll hopefully get something different. But anyway, I was at this Target and they had the Moonspell Magic, and they also had the Slaycation ones, which I want the Cupid. I want the Cupid, maybe the Claudine. I always am like, maybe I'll get a Claudine. But I've never seen one Claudine where I'm just like, that one, that Claudine. And I'm not in a huge hurry. She's not the same Claudine as G1, and I just don't care. I don't know. I haven't really seen a Claudine that's just really like, oh, I must have that one. But the Cupid, I think I really want. But yeah, I was at this Target, and they had one Mirror Me doll. They had one single Mirror Me doll, and I'm just like, what is up with Target just getting one Mirror Me doll? Are they... It just made me think back to, so Mirror Me had that online influencer event where they invited like 5-ish people, and they were like all dudes to like come see the to come see the dolls. Then people were mad that no women were invited, so then MGA has been like sending dolls to female creators just randomly, but they didn't get like the full PR package where you got like the whole set. They only got one doll, and they didn't even get to pick. They just got sent a random doll. And I'm like, are they doing the same to Target? Are they doing the same to Target as well, where they just get one doll randomly? The doll that I saw at the other Target was the one that has like the patterns painted on her skin, and her main colors are like purple and a little bit of green. I don't know their names as of yet. But yeah, I didn't pick her up because I bought these two instead, because I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for these Moonspell Magic dolls. I love witchy dolls so much, and I can't wait to open them up. I thought I'd open them. I might open them up while I'm talking, because we're just like, today is just like a chit chat day, because we're not really doing an unboxing. But it's been so long since I've done anything, and we're just like playing with stuff. But it's not going to be like an official unboxing. I'm just talking. So hopefully I'm going to start finding my groove back, getting a little bit more energy back, and because I keep adding more and more ideas to my list of videos I want to do that's more commentary instead of just unboxing. Because like I'm kind of getting tired of unboxing videos, unless I'm unboxing something that people are currently not unboxing, but just that's all that's on my feed is unboxing of Moonspell Magic and unboxing of the Mirror Me. So the last thing I want to do is just make another one. It just like it takes the appeal away for me if I'm doing the same type of video that everybody else is doing. But I still have opinions. Like, I still like to share my opinions with you guys, but I don't necessarily need to make it an unboxing. The texture isn't too bad, I guess. I just, like, we are all so spoiled with Rainbow High and how nice their hair is. And then I always forget with Monster High that the hair just isn't as good and it's not as thick. And there's totally some people on, that I see on YouTube that it seems like they rehair every single Monster High doll they get, and it seems like a lot of work and a lot of money to buy a doll and then just immediately like you have to fix it. But also I don't blame them, because I kind of want to fix it too, because I don't always like touching their hair. Such a beautiful color though. This is the one. She's the one I wanted the most. And then this one, you know, I thought I wanted her, and then I saw her in person, and there's just something about, I think it's the mold, like the actual head itself, that I kind of didn't like. But I'm still, the thing is though, I'm still gonna buy them all. There's not one of them I'm gonna leave out. I'm always gonna buy these witch dolls because I love them so much. And apparently there's already a second line. I don't think there's going to be new characters, but then they're just going to be like in their PJs, which we can make it or take it or leave it. And this thing, oh, it fell off. I saw people do the thing where like you pour water in it and it comes up, which I thought was actually kind of cool, but my thing fell off because these guys have been rattling around for a bit. I'll put Neko-chan back here so you can look at her while I pull some of these things out. It's like, I don't want to put my face on camera, but I want to talk to you guys, but like I don't know what to do that's interesting. I just want to talk about things. But right now it's just so overwhelming with like San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe I will put this on screen so you can at least see what I'm doing. It's just so overwhelming with San Diego Comic-Con, and they're announcing all that new stuff. Mattel especially just announced just a ton of stuff that I'm sure all of you are aware of by now. And there's already so many things that I want to get. I want to get, you know, all the Moonspell Magic. I got 3 others left to get. I want to get the Slaycation Cupid, and then the... I can't think of her name now. The Ghost Girl, the purple Ghost Girl that's coming out with the scare... The self-scare. I can't think of her name right now. It is Friday night. I've had a long week at work. So it's, I'm gonna have to budget because I can't buy everything that's coming out all at once. And like, once again, I mentioned there's some things that like I have to get the second they show up on the shelves. The Mirror Me ones, I'm a little concerned over the two characters that are Walmart and Target exclusives. I don't know how many they're gonna get of those. I feel like the rest of them will just be on the shelf for a while, but those 2, when I see the store exclusives, I'm going to pick them up. Transformers, there's some Target exclusives. There's like a Starscream. I'm really sitting on the fence about the Starscream, because there's the Starscream, the Skywarp, and the Thundercracker, and I think they're going to be this guy. Like, people who complain about the price of dolls, you have no idea. This guy was $42. Transformers are so expensive these days. He was $42, and I think the Seekers are also $42 each. I might be wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong, because these are like more the deluxe size, and then the regular size are still pretty expensive. They're still like $27. But there's a Studio Series Prowl coming out that is not going to have battle damage, because like that was so rude that they did that. He's just going to be a regular Studio Series Prowl. I really want him, and I think he's a Target exclusive. He sold out on Mattel's website. And I'm on the fence about the 3 Seekers, because YOLO Park also has Seekers out, and they're on Amazon, and they're actually, if they're going as the $40 ones, the YOLO Park ones are 30 something, so they're a little bit cheaper. And all 3 are easy to get right now on Amazon, but I'm very unfamiliar with the company YOLO Park, or like what size they are. I've got to do a little research, I guess. But I want to get all 3 in a certain set. So like whatever set I buy, all 3 in either the Studio Series or the YOLO Park. And I think that's it for Transformers. But the Prowl especially, like 100%, if I see him on the shelf, it doesn't matter what my budget is, I have to buy him then. He's going to be a Target exclusive, and I know he's just going to go, because he sold out on the website. People were surprised he even made it to Target. So the second I see him, he's got to go. And then Ninja Turtles. NECA came out with Ninja Turtle Fortnite figures, and they're supposed to be coming out at any time. And they have been out at other places, but like I said, here, this area where I live takes forever for anything to show up. So I just have to, even though like the release dates are happening, I just have to wait until they show up in my area. And those are another thing. Like, sometimes NECA stuff just goes so fast, and sometimes it'll stay on the shelf. It really just depends, but I'm pretty sure the Fortnite figures are going to go super fast. And they're 4 different figures, and they're about $40 each. So the second I see them, no matter what my budget is, I have to buy those, or I've lost my chance. So that's 40 times 4 plus the Prowl, which is possibly going to be another 30 to 40 depending. I think he's just a regular size and they're a little bit under 30 bucks. Those there I have to buy when I see them, plus the 2 Mirror Me dolls. Plus, in August, I am going to a Comic-Con. I'm going to go visit a friend, and there's a Comic-Con going on then. So I'm going to be spending money there. And then in September, our local Comic-Con is happening here. And of course, I'm going to be going and spending money. So I'm a little overwhelmed, guys. I'm a little overwhelmed. All these things I've been waiting for so long. Oh, and also, I bought the 5K toys, the 2 female turtle figures from Rage Toys, the Crimson and something. You know, the like knockoff Jenica and Venus. I bought them as well. I got them on pre-order. They're a set that's going to be about 80 bucks, and they were on pre-order, and they've announced that they are mailing them out right now to their local clients. So the people in China have been getting them for the past couple weeks, and then they're going to move to their American and you know, overseas clients, and when they ship it out, that's when they're going to charge that money, and I can't control when that money's coming out. But it's probably going to be soon, so I'm a little overwhelmed. Like, and it's crazy because, you know, all these are all things that I've wanted for a while, except for Mirror Me, because they gave us what, like 2 weeks to actually want them, and then they're like, they're out now, they're coming now. But yeah, I don't like, July is always crazy every year. You get kind of the changing of the guard, like everything that was out in like at the beginning of the year, first quarter, is going on sale. They're getting rid of it. They're, you know, they pretty much like revamp the entire aisle of whatever thing that you're collecting. And they're setting up for the second half of the year for like Christmas and stuff. So you're getting like all new stuff. And usually it's a super exciting time. And I always love January, but I don't think I have ever had a July where so many things are coming out at the same time. And my wallet doesn't like it, and I don't like it. Here's the hat. It's a little... I don't want to review it. I just want to talk. We're not reviewing it. This really is the sloppiest video ever. I don't know what to do if I just want to sit and talk, but I don't want my face on the screen. Like I have like my art, you know, my little art slide that I can just have there, but then I have to talk into my microphone, which I actually prefer to sit above my phone and talk, and I think the sound is better from the phone than my microphone. Look how she is in this. She looks like she's doing like an action pose. She is doing magic. Oh, I love her. I love her. I want to do some comments about her, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we're gonna wait until I get more dolls, and then we'll do comments on her. These dolls are fun to hold. I will say that. They are really fun to hold and just kind of hang around with. And on the subject, you know, just going into random talking points, I think I have I covered everything? Oh, I also forgot the other thing that I have to catch when it comes on the shelves, and it's all action figures. You guys don't understand like how much action figures just fly off the shelves. But they're the G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle crossover. I want the Slash so bad. That's all I need, just the Slash. So that too, and the Slash is going to be the cheapest one. He's going to be like 14 bucks. That's still so much money. But yeah, like my wallet, and I haven't really been that smart about spending right now. I haven't been going crazy or anything, but I really haven't been that smart about spending. So I think I'm I'm really just going to tell myself I got to be frugal from now until like the end of September, and we're only gonna get the items like, I don't even know what's gonna happen at these 2 Comic-Cons. I love to just go and shop. That's like my favorite thing to do at Comic-Cons, is just go and shop and find like cool art and like cool fan stuff. And then, you know, you'll find, I got my, my Twyla exclusive, the Sweet Screams Twyla San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I saw her at my last local Comic-Con and picked up her. So you like never know what you're gonna find and like how much money you're gonna need. So it's just gonna be absolutely crazy for the next few months. And the thing is, I love collecting. I don't necessarily like parting with my money either. I don't like spending. Like, some people just don't have any problem with spending. Like, spending is part of the enjoyment. I don't like the spending. I don't like the idea of money coming out of my account. That's money that I worked hard for. And I mean, that's what the money, you know, you work hard for your money so you can buy the dolls and the action figures, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Like, I go to Target and I hope to see the things, and but at the same time I'm like, oh, what are they gonna have? Like, how much do I have to buy? So I was kind of proud of myself that they had, I went to this Target and they were actually missing the one Moonspell Magic doll that nobody wants, the crystal one. Her. They didn't have her at all, and this is the only time that I've seen Moonspell Magic yet. I'm sure they're going to start popping up everywhere, because now they finally have showed up in my area. But I was pretty proud of myself that I didn't buy the 4. I almost did, but I was like, no, there's so many other things that are coming out, and you can't control when they're coming out, and it'll be any day. Any day now, and you're gonna be going on a trip, you know, next month, and guys, it's just too much. And I feel like I don't even collect that much. Like, I don't collect that many things. It feels like I do my dolls, and I'm very selective. I don't do all the dolls ever. And then I have my action figures, which is mostly Ninja Turtles. There's a couple other things that I get randomly. Oh my gosh, speaking of randomly, hold on. So I got this Skeletor too when I picked up my Shockwave. I don't even really like He-Man that much or anything, but this is such a cool Skeletor. He was $10. Can you believe that? Like, I know I just mentioned earlier that action figures can be super, super expensive, but they also can be super, super cheap. $10 is fairly common for just like a general play line. Like, he's really small. He's smaller than my Shockwave here. I just have these tall dolls to compare him to, but he's actually very small. They have He-Man action figures that are bigger than this. But I saw him for $10, and I have just been playing with him ever since. I love his little staff and his face. This is based off of the movie that just came out, which I just watched the other day. And it was fine. It was fine. It was okay. If I have energy, I think I might do a review of it, but, you know, I'm just tired all the time. But I had a lot of fun with him. And then playing with him, and I got a little mad because you know what this $10 figure has? Wrist articulation. And you know what doesn't have wrist articulation? My newer Rainbow High dolls. My budget dolls that are like 20-something bucks do not have wrist articulation, but this $10 Skeletor does. He's so cool. Look at that's super interesting detail in the back. But he's just like a fun little figure to like haul around. And if something happens to him, like, I'd be a little sad because I'm kind of enjoying him, but I wouldn't be super duper sad because he was only $10. But once again, I picked him up. Like, I saw him and I don't know what came over me, but I was like, I really, really like him, and he's only $10. Like, $10 is not going to break the bank. And I haven't seen him since. There might still be some coming out at some time, but I have never seen the Skeletor since at Walmart's or Target's. So, like I said, you just never know. But he has so much detail. I am in love with all the detail on this $10 figure. It is so much detail, and Skeletor really was the best. The best thing about that He-Man movie. He was so good. Like, he was a 10 out of 10, and then the rest of the movie was like, it varied depending on what part of the movie you were watching, anywhere from like a 5 to an 8 out of 10. Oh, he's just so much fun. He kind of reminded me how fun it is just to play around with figures. I need to take him places and take some pictures or something. Or even just take my dolls somewhere. I don't know. I've just been tired lately, guys. Just tired all the time with no energy. Like, the weather here has been... Look at that. 4 head tags. That's horrific. They should... Why is one never enough? Why can't they just have one? This one had 3. This one had 3 head tags. This one has 4. Nobody needs 4 head tags. But the weather here, I don't know where it is with you guys, but the weather here has just been the nastiest, grossest. We've been in the triple digits just constantly. On Wednesday, we finally had a break, and like a big storm came through, and it felt so nice, and like we got rained on and everything, and it was just so, so nice. And then the very next day we were back up, and it was like 102 outside. It was so awful. Today was also like a 102 day. You just go outside and you're like, oh, I want to die. I just want to die. If you hear me playing with plastic, I'm still trying to get her head out. We just do this. There. They're still in there, but it is so hard to get these off. But I have been dying to know with these how the hats stay on. How do the hats stay on the head? Because they have little peg things, but I don't... Let's just try it and see what it does. Does it like grip the head? Kind of. Look at... You can't have it like this, but so you have to like Carmen Sandiego it. And it'll stay on the head. Like a little bit like this. I can feel it squeeze the head, but they really don't stay on very well. The Ray Lumina, that one I'm really wondering how that hat's gonna stay on the head. I'll get her eventually, and I'll find out. She's so pretty though. Like this, I think we all agree this is the best one. Best one. Though the Slumber Party ones, I have some of the budget ones that were Slumber Party, and they came with little pillow pets, and it looks like that's what 3 of these characters are coming with, little pillow pets, and I was like, is that the closest thing we're gonna get to familiars? Maybe I'll just have to do a little video on like what's coming out or something. I don't know. I feel like other people already do a really good job with that, and they like know where to go to get the information, and I literally am just taking the information from their videos because I don't have any sources, and I don't have the energy to always be, you know, posting when every little single bit of information comes out. It's just, I can't live my life that way. I have a full-time job, and I am tired. I'm tired a lot when I get home. But yeah, so 3 of them had like a pet, and hers almost looked like a white owl or something like that. Like the pictures were kind of fuzzy, and I can't remember the others, but I do remember seeing something, and I was like, oh, does that mean they're eventually going to get pets? Because there are some Monster High, there's like little Monster High cases where they're just selling the pets. And if that means I'll finally get some familiars, I would totally just buy the pets separately. I guess they'd be like probably $10, which is ridiculous, but in order to get something. I want them to have pets. This is cute though. I didn't realize like how long this is. But this video is probably getting super long. I don't want it to be like a half an hour long video. I just wanted to complain about all the money I have to spend recently because everything's coming out at the same time and it's very overwhelming. And I am curious, like, are you guys feeling the same way? And what are you looking to get? Like, what's all coming out right now that's on your to buy list? I would love to hear what you guys are into and if it's going to meet your budget or not, or if you're also feeling overwhelmed like me. At the very least, I know the doll community, like both of these are coming out, like they're pretty much being on the shelves nearly the same day. So these two companies are beefing, and I feel like we do reap the benefits because we get these two really nice doll lines, but at the same time, Mattel and MGA are not giving any mercy to our wallets. So, yeah, this is the most random video I've probably ever done. I didn't know what I was going to talk about when I turned on the camera or how long this is going to be. And I don't know if anyone will even watch this, but this is a video that I made after not making a video for a while. We'll try to do better. Like I said, I have a whole list of stuff. I just need to like get my shit together and start working on some of them and get those out because I'm also curious with you guys. I started watching a whole bunch of collector creators, and then I felt like all the videos that were popping up on my feed were all the same. It was a lot of unboxing. Like unboxing is kind of the bread and butter for all of us collectors. Like they're easy to do and we all want to talk about the new stuff, but I got so tired of unboxing videos and I didn't even watch any of them because they were dolls I knew I was going to buy, so I want to unbox on my time, and like look at them for the first time in real life instead of on a video. I still don't know where I'm going with this. It's Friday night. But if you made it this far, if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one and that it will be a better video. Okay, bye.